Hey y'all, Wilhelmina here with Ball Decor by Faye. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Tonight we're going to make a Christmas gnome, and this is what the guy looks like. Isn't he adorable? All you do is, I'm trying to find y'all. I hope everyone's having a good evening. I know there's a lot of lives on tonight, so hopefully I'll get some of y'all on here.
Nancy Powers says hi.
Hi, Nancy. Tonight we're going to make a gnome. And it doesn't take very long, and they turned out really cute. They're a little tall. But
Peggy says hello from Jacksonville.
Hi, Peggy. How are you doing? Thanks for coming on and saying hi, y'all. You make them with these little cones.
Candy Kelly says hey.
Hey, Candy.
Oh, that freaking guy's on here.
Oh, not Firkin. Hey, Brian. Tonight we're making the gnome. You just get these cones from Hobby Lobby, just like this. They come, and of course they come in different colors, different sizes, but I get the medium one, okay? And then you get their little cute boot ornaments, and those are what is underneath. So how you start is you get a piece of cardboard and you trace around the bottom of the cone, okay? Hi, Mimi. How you doing? Thanks for coming in and saying hey. And then I have a piece of black felt, or if you have material that matches this, you can have it matchy-matchy, but it's the bottom, so it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do is cut out around the circle that you traced underneath the cone.
Come zoom in on you, so
okay.
What you're doing actually.
And then we're just cutting out around the circle, and then you're going to glue this to the bottom. Now I learned this from Luz Evans. She's the most clever person. Look, y'all, I have something else to show you. Well, I showed you once before with the leopard print hat, but I went ahead and made another one today with the buffalo plaid. Look, I'm into the buffalo plaid today, right? And this is the Santa wreath embellishment. Can you see it good?
Yeah.
Okay. And his hat's filled with a little bit of polyfill. And, sorry, I got fuzz in my mouth. And, yeah, he fits perfectly on a wreath. So, I made this earlier today. And I have one listed in my shop with the pink and gray plaid. But I made one because everybody was wanting this. And I got to make another leopard print one because the one I made originally is for my sister. Okay, so back to the gnome. After you traced. So we're just going to go around with the glue gun. I had to get a new glue gun, y'all. I was working on my Santa, and all of a sudden my glue gun decided to stop working. So I went to Walmart and grabbed this glue gun. This glue gun is really nice. It's very pinpoint precise. So we're just going to...
What's the brand name?
I don't know.
Oh, that's a good brand. I've heard that lots of
Yeah, I don't know. Those are like top of the line.
That's like the most popular search.
So we're just going to glue this on.
Now, do you cut it at all to make the
I will.
transition better? Or
I will cut it once I get it glued. I'm just holding this in place for a second.
I'm just curious because sometimes they cut the little slits in it, so when you fold it over the circle,
Yeah.
But I guess you really can't with that because then you have openings around the whole thing.
I don't know.
You can have like glue.
That's just not how I did it, but I think I let the glue get dry too fast because it's not sticking. So how's everybody doing on this first day of fall? Y'all having a good day?
You have it on high temp?
No, I have it on, because I had it on high temp. This is a dual temp. It is Ad Tech.
So you let your glue dry.
I saw Jackie Blewett using it, and And she said it was a really good glue gun. And you know how crafty she is, so I figured I'd give it a try. And she's right, it's a good glue gun. The high temp was really high. So I turned it down to medium. Well, I don't know on what I was using it on. I was using it on the Santa, so I didn't want it to be too high. Since it's material. You know, with ornaments or something, it might not be too high. So we'll see. And then I'll just trim this down here. So it doesn't, yeah, it's sticking good now. So that it doesn't make this all wonky. So we're just going to go around and glue. Can't believe it's fall already, y'all. It was gorgeous here today in Norfolk. Perfect. In the upper 60s. Little breezy.
Tomorrow, isn't it also?
I don't know.
Mid-60s this week.
And this first thing this morning, it was in the 40s. But I heard that we're supposed to have a really cold winter this year, so we'll see.
Maybe some snow.
Who knows?
That'd be nice.
Who knows? Nothing will surprise me this year, huh? Not a doggone thing would surprise me this year.
Well, I know at least I'm not going back to the office until next year. So not good news for you. So.
Does anybody else's husband work from home and driving you nuts? Used to being home alone and working by myself.
So like this since May.
Yeah. So we just go and push this up.
I'm still alive, just barely.
Just barely.
Well,
Today.
it's starting to kick in.
I got this
Peggy
kind of
says low
close.
is 68 here. Peggy, that's cold for Florida. That's like people wearing parkas.
I know. That's like San Diego too.
Brian says if you go to Old Farmer's Almanac, it says sheets of sleet.
Huh?
Megan Fugate says, "Hey, girl."
Hey, Megan. I did this side too short, but
Oh, it'll still work though.
yeah,
It'll still. There's enough there to glue it.
we'll find out. But it's going underneath, so
Right.
yeah, there's enough to glue it. And then I'll trim this down so it doesn't sit all
You're not
wonky.
wearing your silicone finger thing?
No, I didn't. I don't need it with this.
Looks like almost like upside down Texas. The way it does, it looks like Texas.
What?
The way the fabric is glued on there, it almost looks like
You're
Texas.
so weird.
It does.
You say so, dear. So I'm gonna glue this side up so that at least this bottom part is pretty.
There's Kathy, finally. Gosh, Kathy, you're waiting all day. Trish, Sandra, and Kathy Laughlin all say hi.
Hey! We're making a gnome tonight. We are making this gnome right here.
No, hold on a second.
And I learned how to make it from Luz from Larith.
Brian asked you a question.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, Brian. So I just trimmed it down. And then we're going to glue around the top of this.
So what did you glue it to, you said?
Piece of cardboard.
Cardboard.
Yeah. Just a piece of cardboard. So now we're just going to go around on this. And I got to do this kind of fast
so what is
so that it won't dry.
Did you already describe what the hat was made of and everything?
What hat?
The gnome hat.
Hold on, I gotta...
Okay, sorry, I know you gotta do that 'cause it's
Yeah.
gonna dry.
So we just attach that right on there and hold it down for a second.
Is it all centered and everything?
Yeah.
Alright.
These go pretty quickly, y'all. They're cute as a bug's ear. So I bought out Hobby Lobby. So if you live by me in Norfolk, don't go to our Hobby Lobby. I bought all the cones of these and the black and white ones. Because those are the only shoes that matched.
I looked for the leopard print shoes, but they didn't have any.
Ryan wants to know what's up. He says, I don't have any ideas. Or do you have any ideas? Excuse me.
For Friday? I'll think of something.
72-foot Garland.
Okay. Okay. Now, that we'll put on last because otherwise I'll have to work with wonkiness. So now you have to go get some Sherpa. And this you can get from Joann's. And Sherpa looks like this. I got a whole yard of it. Because I didn't want to have to keep going back.
Sherpa, what's on the rim of the hat?
Sherpa is what's on down here and up here, yes. So we're gonna, let me put this guy over here so he doesn't get in our way.
That Sherpa stuff looks like when I was a young and I had a Levi jacket.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. So now you're gonna cut it 2 inches wide, and then you're gonna take it and measure it around. So there's a seam in the back here. So you just start at the seam. Yes, dear. And then
I have to buy another one.
Yeah. And then go around. I know. My husband. Y'all.
Where did you get your glue gun? And do you like
Walmart.
I had a phone call and
So this one.
part. She got it at Walmart.
So now I'm just going to cut where y'all, I'm not a sewer. Never claimed to be.
Hey, there you go.
If my mom was alive, she'd tell you.
Brian said the other sublimation paper made a huge difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're going to cut this 2 inches wide.
I'm glad it worked out for you, Brian. I'm glad. Yeah, definitely makes a difference.
And it's
good quality paper.
20 inches long, okay? So we're going to cut it at, y'all, I am the worst seamstress. The worst. So no judgments, please.
No worse than me.
Well, that's not saying much. So this is 2 inches. I was waiting for that. Yeah, and I get all contorted.
Not contorted.
Contorted.
Oh my.
Now, I'd rather cut a little too wide. See, I'm horrible at this, y'all.
Jasmine says, oh, Jasmine. Where did I get Jasmine from? Joanne. Sorry, Joanne. Jasmine. What was that movie, Aladdin? Wasn't that Jasmine?
I don't know.
Yeah,
so now, we've cut a strip. A wonky little strip.
Or is that my stage name?
And then we're gonna cut another one for the top part up here. But we'll cut a beard first.
Don't be cutting my beard.
I'm cutting your beard.
You're welcome,
And
You're welcome, Brian.
I got some fur for his beard. Okay?
Now what is the fur? What kind of material is it?
Fur.
Oh. Is it faux fur?
Faux fur. No, it's real fur.
So you got faux fur.
Yes, dear.
So somewhere out there is a little...
Y'all, Steve had a hard day at work today, so please excuse it.
I'll be quiet.
So what we're going to do is we're going to, see, this will fit around the bottom.
Ooh,
And you got to make sure that you keep this in back, because on the other one I almost didn't. So...
enough there I could use it for a headband for my big head?
No.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely not. So what I'm going to do is lay this down and glue the end of this.
That looks really good so far. It's pretty spiffy.
It's really easy. I know it has to be easy, otherwise I couldn't do it. And then go in a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yep. And then go up. Push it on up. Make sure it's lined up at the bottom, because that way it kind of covers the, and then make sure you stick your thumb right in the hot glue. Yes. Because it wouldn't be alive if I didn't do it, okay?
Make sure that it's hot enough to stick. So you
Yes.
press it with your thumb. It's got calluses on top of the calluses.
So I'm going to do a little bit in the middle too. I'm going to put some more glue in.
Some more glue.
Just a little bit. Just a little strip
Right
right
that keeps
there.
it from sliding down.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
And then you just roll it on there.
Roll it. Roll.
I was waiting for that too. You're so predictable. So now we're going to do some glue at the end. Just like this, and in a little bit.
in a little bit.
Alright.
Now, I don't know if y'all have ever seen Luz on, but she's the one who taught how to do the Santa head, too.
And
I'm telling you, she's
what was
really...
the one that she did with this, the hat? Remember?
I haven't done that one yet, so we don't talk about it. That's my next project.
Okay.
Yes. So see, now we have the bottom part on.
Awesome.
And you can always wipe that off later. And it's all the way around.
Peggy says Liz is amazing. Yes, she is.
Yes, she really is. My phone went wonky again, y'all. Decided to go blank, so I'm looking for you. Give me a second.
I don't know.
My phone is so lame. Okay. Now, we're going to cut some beard. Isn't he cute? Okay.
Excuse me.
Now we're going to cut some beard. So when you're cutting this stuff, it's very, very, let me reiterate, very messy. And you're going to want to make sure that you're cutting in the direction where your beard's going down. The cone is it's
Styrofoam?
No, it's not styrofoam. It's wire.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see inside. It's like what it's.
Yeah, you can see inside.
It almost looks like a tomato cage, you know? Well,
That's
tomato
exactly
cages.
what it is.
Yeah, and it's just got the material on it. So you make sure your fur is facing the direction that you want the beard to go in. So I'm going to have it facing this way. And you're going to want it roughly between 4 and 5 inches wide. That's how much I figured out that fits good on this job right here. So, see, it's so messy, y'all. And when you're cutting this, you can't just cut straight through the fur because you'll end up getting, you won't get ends like this. I found out the hard way, y'all. You'll get ends that are trimmed and it doesn't look good, okay?
So, quick question. Where did you get the cones?
Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Thank you.
Yes. So right here it's got some, well, I can see it's got that salvaged edge here. So I'm going to start a little bit inwards. And what you're going to do is kind of separate the fur from the material. You can feel it when you're cutting. So you just kind of make sure you cut the material and not the fur. And once you make a little slit, you can go in between it. You can feel it's like a little gap there.
Is it a backing kind of?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
The material's a
pillow
backing.
kind of space in between it, or?
I don't know. It's just a little, you can feel the little gap. And so you'll just cut down. Now, I'd rather cut too long than too short, so this might be a little long and we can always shorten it. But you're just going to go down in a V shape. But you just make sure that you stay in between and don't cut that fur because you'll end up trimming it.
Jackie recommends using an X-Acto knife. Not sure what that would do.
I don't know.
Pat says hi.
I don't know. I've only made the other one. Hi, Pat.
Vince,
Thanks for coming in.
Vince says hi.
Hi, Vince. Hey. Yes, manufacturing of the
Jackie
Gnome.
says only cut through the backing.
Yeah. So this takes a minute, but you can feel it when you start to cut the fur. You can definitely feel it.
So do you just like guesstimate what size you need for the beard? Or?
Yeah. Well, I know it's between 4 and 5 inches wide.
Gotcha.
How long it is.
So once you cut the initial piece, do you like trim it once you put it on there to?
If I need to, yeah.
To suit. Okay.
See how it's not cutting the fur?
Not cutting the fur.
That's what I'm saying.
Not cutting the fur.
Y'all excuse me while I go hit my husband. Don't listen, plug your ears, okay? Okay, so I've cut. Oh, geez. So I'm at 33 and I'm going to go down. I was like 38. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So down to 28. So I'll go down to here. Ooh, I almost started to go. And start to cut. I might have cut it too short, y'all.
Don't say that.
Yeah. But, you know, I bought plenty, so.
How did you?
Yeah. And I think I got like a half a yard of this.
How's that funny?
Because you really don't use much.
Only a foot and a half.
You don't use much.
Oh no, half a yard. 3 feet. Yeah, half a foot and a half. It looks like more than a half a yard.
Sorry, y'all, I can't cut and talk at the same time. Apparently. So you just kind of go down into a V.
Do you know Vince Randazzo?
Yeah, I've seen him on some lives before.
He said hi.
Hi. Yeah, like I said, I can't talk. I can't cut.
Michelle says I got the materials to make the gnomes still in bags.
Well,
We're waiting.
bring it out the bags and make it here with me. Okay. Now it's a little wonky. It's a lot wonky. But you can pull it out. Look, see?
So did you cut it too small?
No, I cut it too. Look, I cut it really wonky.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You have to cut it like a V.
Yeah. I tried to, yeah.
You kind of got it like that.
I got it like a, I don't know what I got it like. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work. I might have to do it again. But you know what? You can pull it out. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Because see, once it's setting on there, it's not that bad.
Okay, as long as you're happy with it.
Oh, well, that didn't sound convincing at all.
No, I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, you're the expert.
Yeah, it looks kind of wonky. I think I'm going to try it again. I'm going to start down.
Well, you can adjust it up or down because the other top strip's going to cover it.
No, there's not. Well, that doesn't matter, but 30. That's 5. 25.
So Cecilia says if you cut from the back, it works better. I thought you did cut from the back.
That's where I'm cutting from, but I just didn't. I should have just.
Geraldine from Ontario. Hello, Geraldine.
Hi, Geraldine.
I'm assuming that's Ontario, Canada.
Or it could be Ontario, California. Isn't there an Ontario, California?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try to get this a little more centered. As far as the V shape goes, because it was a little wonky. Take 2, y'all. Yeah, you can feel when you're in between the fur and the backing.
Susan asked how wide and how long is the beard shape?
How long is up to you. If you want it super long, you can make it as long as you want, but it's between 4.5 and 5 inches wide this way. I did it to 5 inches.
Diana has a good suggestion. She says maybe draw a beard on it first.
Yeah, you could. You absolutely could. I didn't last time. Y'all, I'm having a deja vu. Seriously. I didn't this is like weird. Aren't deja vus weird, y'all? I just had a deja vu that we just had this conversation before.
Jan
I'm weird.
This first video of yours I'm watching. Very interesting.
Oh, cool.
I hope it's interesting in a good way.
I know. So, yeah, you definitely got to make sure you go in between the backing and the fur. So, I think this is going to work out better, y'all.
Bruce says I use X-Acto knife, not deep.
Ah, okay. See, I'll probably try that when I'm by myself.
You know how to
I just don't trust me with a knife that much. I cut boxes and stuff to ship, but that's about it.
People.
Yeah. So, look, this is turning out better, y'all. Just want to make sure you're in between the backing and the fur. So you don't trim the fur.
Susan Pope, Thank you. I'm enjoying watching something new during a tropical storm in Houston.
Oh my. See, this one looks better. Look at that. That looks way better.
See? Y'all just don't have enough bad weather down in Texas.
I know.
Texas and Louisiana.
Did y'all?
Alabama.
For those of you that just joined, I made this guy too. And he's a wreath attachment. He is from the tip of his snowball on his hat to the end. He is 19 inches. So, I mean, you can fold him, attach it so the top, his hat's folded down, however you want to do it. But I have one of these in my shop already, my boutique, sorry. And he's going to be in there later tonight, too. So now what we're going to do, this beard turned out a lot better.
The gentleman in the background is patiently watching you. Did you show him?
No. This is what we're making tonight for those of y'all that just joined. I made him last week. And so now we're going to make him in red. So that's all we'll need with the fur. Well, that's all we'll need with the fur. Thank goodness, because I'm covered. And then...
Did you get a little frustrated there?
A little bit. Okay, so once again, make sure the seam is in the back. And then you'll put the beard on wherever you feel comfortable. Like I like it so the tips of the beard cover right about there. So I'm going to go right to this line, right about there.
Is Gnome black and white in the shop?
Not yet. I wanted to wait till I made this one to list them both. So tonight they will be.
Vince would like to know, did you make the shoes also?
No, the shoes are ornaments from Hobby Lobby. Look, I'll show you. They're the boot ornaments. The shatterproof. See? So we're just going to cut these little jobbies off. But look how cute. They're just, they're hard. Plastic, I guess. Yeah. Sure. Now we're just going to go straight.
Antifreeze. Plastic antifreeze.
Yes, we're just going to go straight across.
Not straight across.
The top. And quickly, because this dries fast. Make sure, okay, there's the seam in the back, so I'm sorry, but I gotta.
Michelle says, clever to use the ornaments for the boots.
Yeah.
She's got a knack at finding uses for pretty much everything.
So, there's his beard.
Oh, look at that. Alrighty.
Now we're going to go back to the Sherpa. The Sherpa. And I have some,
What are you going to use the Sherpa for again?
the top part, the bottom part of his hat.
Oh, the Sherpa. I was thinking of the...
We have, wood balls for his nose.
balls.
A wood ball for his nose. Y'all, I got to get some water.
Nancy would like to know, do you have a video on how you made the Santa?
No, I sure don't. Not yet. I'm trying to get the process down to where it doesn't take me 5 hours to do it. So once I get it down a little better, I will have a video.
And we have...
Look at this is the other one I made. I forgot to put batting in his hat, so that's why his hat's down. But this is the other one. This one's in the boutique already.
Very nice. So let's
see, and these are the backs. So you can, and it's just a styrofoam ball, so you can attach it to the wreath really easily.
Say hi to Sue, first time watching.
Hey Sue, thanks for coming in and saying hi. Where are you from? We're in Norfolk, Virginia. I'm Wilhelmina, but everybody calls me Willie. And this is Wall Decor by Faye. Because Wilhelmina didn't fit in my Etsy boutique.
Vince says, so stinking cool.
Yay! Thanks, Vince. Okay, so now we're going back to the Sherpa.
And Nancy says, oh yeah, well, so stinking cute.
Now there's fur everywhere, y'all.
Sandra says, beautiful. Thank you,
Like
Sandra.
having a dog. So now we're going to go back to this and my meticulous way of measuring. Because that's just the kind of seamstress I am.
Susan says your work is amazing.
Oh, thanks, Susan. That's very kind. So we're going to... Oh, look, I think I put this on here crooked. But once the Sherpa's on, you can't tell. And I have a ball. I mean, a bell. We could put on the top. Or I have some more of these little...
Balls.
And they're just the balls that you get from Hobby Lobby.
Balls.
So this is definitely a Hobby Lobby craft.
Did you get the Sherpa and the beard from Hobby Lobby?
No, I got the Sherpa and the fur from Joann's. Okay, so now here is where I'm going to cut. And hopefully not my finger. And then this one I'm going to make 3 inches so I can fold the edge of it under and glue it so you don't see the... See this one, on the bottom you can't really see the edge of the Sherpa because the beard covers it. But on this one you want to fold the edges down a little bit.
So why'd you make that little slit like you just did? What's the purpose of that?
So I know where to cut.
Oh.
I measured it around the cone.
Oh, I got you. Okay. And then you said 3 inches?
So now,
oh, I see.
yeah,
So
I'm going to cut this 3 inches lengthwise, but now I know where to cut to. I mean, widthwise 3 inches, but lengthwise.
Susan says, I recognize your name from other designers' lives. I'm thrilled to find you. I'm a new fan. Awesome.
Thanks.
Susan.
That's so nice.
That's very nice, Susan. Thank you.
Okay.
Now,
So here's my little
you
cut.
Have, or not we, you, she has a Facebook page. Facebook page.
A YouTube channel.
A YouTube channel and an Etsy boutique.
Yes.
I'm going to post the links for the above here, if I can find them, onto the comment section.
See how it's not the straightest, y'all. I'm
Now,
just
what
not
if-
the most meticulous.
Now, what if you were to use like a yardstick and your
You could.
fabric cutter thing? Or
You
your
could.
mesh cutter?
I don't know about your rotary cutter. You probably could. I don't know. I don't know, but this is just what I do.
So you wouldn't want to use a.
So now I'm gonna
Where the heck are the links?
glue this edge just ever so close because I don't want to make I'm not gonna like fold it in half or anything. So I'm just gluing that like that and now I'm gonna get my little finger things because now don't y'all know. I'm gonna use see? I do that every time. Now I'm just folding it over a smidge. And these you can get at Dollar Tree, y'all. You get like 5 in a pack, or no,
Peggy
3 in a
said,
pack.
I couldn't understand why it was taking so long for you to cut the beard. Picture was stuck and sound was continuing. Yeah, that's our lovely internet.
Yeah.
Wants to do that, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
Well, aren't you having a storm too? Didn't she say she was having a storm?
Well, no, it's ours just paused a couple times.
Oh, ours has?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we live in a brick house, so our internet's not the greatest.
In a brick
House. Okay, so now the edge is cut, and we're gonna go. Okay, I have to think. Okay.
Kathy says hi, Willie. Kathy Lowe.
Hi.
Lopes.
Hi, Kathy. Okay,
Kathy with a C.
I'm gonna put the nose on. So we're just gonna glue it right here to the edge of the top of the beard. You can do it however you want. You can do it with the little circles facing outwards, but I usually don't. So you just put a glob of glue on there.
Now, did you get the little wooden
Hold on.
thing from? Where'd you get that from? The little wooden ball.
You know what? I had those from the gnomes that I made last Christmas. So it's either Michael's or Hobby Lobby or one of those. You just got to hold this on for a minute or so.
Sandra Madigan is from Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Wow.
Awesome. I remember Nova Scotia.
And
That's
see?
all the way up in the northeast. Goodness.
Now his little nose is on there.
The storm
Now we're
that
gonna-
is, yeah. Iona. Well, it's about time.
Iona. We're making that gnome that I showed on the live Friday. So now we've got our Sherpa.
Hi, Iona. How you doing?
We're going to cover up part of the nose.
Just part of it?
Yep. Not the whole thing. And then this stuff kind of stretches pretty good. Thank goodness, because I don't know. It's like once you get it around the curve thing, the length seems to shorten. I don't know why, but it does.
The length shortens?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
I know.
Should. Family show.
Okay. So now I'm just going to glue it in the back here along the edge.
Oh, Iona says hi to you. She won't say hi to me.
Because I'm the star of the show.
That's true. I'm just the grunt.
You're the CEO. Okay, so I just glued along the edge. Just like I did down here, just up this way a little bit and down and in a little bit. So I'm going to do the same on this side. And the side that I folded, y'all, is on the bottom. So it looks nice and neat by his nose, because I'm going to put some trim. And I'm stretching it so that it'll fit. There we go. There we go. And just got to hold it there for a second. And y'all, I didn't burn myself. Woohoo! Look, so this is what he's looking like so far. We're almost done, y'all. This is so simple. Anybody want to see some new signs? We have some new signs that we've been working on.
Peggy says it's stretching when you cut it, and when you finish it, it relaxes and shrinks.
I guess. I don't know. No, it doesn't shrink. What after you finished it?
If you're going to put it in a wreath.
I don't know. I think it's kind of big to put in a wreath. I think it's just better as a, just something you put on like a table or something.
Or super
in a little snowscape. That's what I want to do when I list them, is like put it in a snowscape so you can see where to use them at. I think it's just too big and a little, I just don't think it would be good in a wreath. So now I'm going to...
This was a humongous, like 42-inch tall.
Hey, Dustin, how are you? Thanks for coming in and saying hey.
Dustin Gibson.
We're making a wreath. I mean, a wreath. We're making a gnome today.
Michelle,
check him out.
Michelle said always.
Yeah, shelf sitter. Oops. What? What did Michelle say?
Always? Not sure what she was saying.
Okay, so I'm going to just kind of bend this forward, and these things will pop right on out. Coach Dustin. See, the other ones came out a lot easier. It's because I'm on a live. So I'm just going to take my
center on a mantle with garland. Yep, that would be
good. There's so many things, you know, when you're decorating for the holidays. Well, that part came off easy. Yeah, the other one on the other pair of shoes comes out a lot easier. They put these in here good, y'all.
I guess if you had friends that live in Gnome, Alaska.
I'm going to try to cut it.
Where did you get the little boots at? Those
Hobby
Christmas
Lobby.
ornaments from Hobby Lobby.
The shatterproof. See, it doesn't really matter if this looks like poop or not, because it's going to get glued to the underside. So just do
Ryan
what you
asked,
gotta
would you necessarily have to use the boots? Well, it gives it character.
It's part of being a gnome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Josh.
You can't chase anybody.
That's my
if you
boy.
don't have any shoes.
Yeah. Can you imagine the gnome trying to run? He'd have to hop.
Peggy says use your wire cutters. I guess, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she's
I
talking about.
could. Trying to get this dang thing out.
Need some help?
No. I got the other one.
Okay. Sorry.
Thanks, Peggy.
Are you taking off? Yeah, put the boots on.
See, it's just a little bit of that.
Oh, no. You're gonna ruin those.
What? No, I just cut it where the fur is.
Those are very thin wire than those ones that you were just using.
I just cut fur. I didn't cut any metal or anything
Okay.
because I had already put. So now we're just gonna. So you gotta make sure this dude's down. So you can make little arms too.
What would you use to make the arms?
Just some felt, or some material that's the same pattern, but you got it for the little hands. You got those little bitty balls, the little bitty styrofoam balls, but Willie didn't have any, so. And I didn't put any arms on this last guy, and I thought he was cute, so. Now we're just gonna take a ton of glue, y'all. I was gonna say something. A lot of glue. Well, what I have too is some trim.
Oh, we got it to
You can do this top part any way you want.
Melinda watching from, I'm going to say the word wrong, Battery, Louisiana.
Battery. Okay, I have a couple signs I thought I'd show. This one says, well, you can read it. It says, "'Tis the season." I forget that we're not backwards anymore. This is an 8-inch round, and it's available in the 12-inch round as well. We just usually make them on the 8-inch until someone orders a 12-inch. We got the boots at Hobby Lobby still. So, and he's not, there's only 2 signs that are not listed in the boutique yet, but the rest are. And he's one of them. I just didn't get to it, y'all.
The boots are actually Christmas ornaments.
Yes. And then we have this one. This is an 8-inch square, and that's the only size that it's listed in. Is the glare okay, or can you? Okay.
They're perfect.
Okay. So we have that one too. It's Merry Christmas. It's a nice classic sign.
You got it. Audra watching from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Ah, Audra, you're right. Well, I don't know where Fayetteville is, but we're in Norfolk, Virginia. Y'all, this is, you gotta see this sign. Now, we printed this one out in a 12-inch round because I just love him so much. But he's available in 8-inch too. And that's our vintage Santa and with a snowflake background. Oh, is it cool and gloomy?
Well, she's talking to somebody else.
Yeah. I just decided to barge my way into the conversation.
Yeah, I would too. So that's the 3 of the signs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now let me get a ball. Excuse me.
So what's the ball gonna be for?
The top of the hat.
Oh.
These are from Hobby Lobby as well. They're just those snowballs, y'all. You know, so you just glue this right on top. Make a little hole in there. You can make a hole with your awl. And glue it.
Lewis is watching in Buffalo, Missouri. Cool.
Buffalo, Missouri. I didn't know there was a Buffalo,
Geraldine
Missouri.
Benoit is watching from Awesome. She says awesome, excuse me. I don't know where she's watching from. She says
So I'm just letting that glue go down in there because I learned the hard way with the last one that the glue likes to go everywhere. So I'm trying to let it go down inside the hole that I poked instead of going down the cone.
Do you put a hole in there so that way it sticks to the top of the...
Yep. And now we just stick it on top. I wanted that instead of the bell because the bell's a little
How would you
shiny.
the bell without it coming off?
Yeah, I don't know. Glue it too. Or wire through this little jobby. I don't know, but I just like the ball better. Now see.
Brian says, I'm learning tonight, hopefully, how to add backgrounds to my images.
Cool. Now see the glue is
Remember,
dripping
layers.
down a little bit.
Layers.
So I didn't. Last time I ended up putting a ball behind it because the glue was going everywhere. So it looked kind of, see,
You can see there's 2 balls on that one.
Beverly Fortier is first-time watcher from Ontario, Canada. Welcome.
Hi, Beverly.
Welcome.
I'm Wilhelmina. Everybody calls me Willie.
Nobody calls me.
And this is Wall Decor by Faye.
Nobody calls me.
Because Wilhelmina doesn't... And that's my husband, Steve, my moderator. Sitting over there on his pity potty.
Nobody calls me.
Oh, I know. So now we have his little ball on his hat. So I have this little trim too to put on at the top part of his little hat like I did on this guy. So we'll just take the awesome measuring. Around this one I cut at an angle so that the angles meet nicely in the back.
What degree of angle would that be?
Oh, I don't know.
Whatever you decide.
Exactly. Whatever works.
Iona, the boots were bought at Hobby Lobby. Karen says, hi, Willie. They are adorable.
Hi, Karen.
Melinda says, this is adorable.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Luz. So I'm just cutting these at an angle so that they'll meet together. I'm trying to make sure I do it correctly. I'm not good at this. I was never good at geometry, y'all, so.
Geometry.
Algebra, yes, not geometry. So I'm just going to glue the ends of these. It is a little messy job with between the Sherpa and the fur, but not too bad. I just thought it'd be something nice and different for y'all to see.
Very nice. And definitely very different. But that's
Yeah.
what you gotta be. You gotta expand your mind, you know. Yeah. Valerie Hornbeck is new to this page. Hello,
Hi, Valerie.
How are you doing?
Thanks for coming in and saying hey.
Right. How you doing?
How you doing?
Nancy, first time from North Dakota.
Hi,
awesome.
Nancy. A lot of first timers. Thanks so much,
I'll
y'all.
have to watch the replay to see the beginning.
So now we're just gluing it down. We're making this gnome right here, but in red. So his little brother.
How long said put that back there again? Sorry, I had to open up the camera a little bit because it was focused on you.
So you can make these virtually any way you want, y'all.
Okay.
Now, see how we have the bottom all set up? Ready for his shoes. So I'm going to lay him down.
Lynn Drury says, huh?
Lynn, long time. Weren't you moving or something?
Hi, Willie.
So now we're going to glue a ton of glue on this guy right here. Because you want these to stick, y'all. See this?
Are you doing them one at a time?
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. Well, the other two were stuck together. Well, see, that's what I should have done. I forgot to stick them together. But I don't know if I'll stick these two together.
Will this video be available for replay? Yes, it will be available for replay. We will post it on the YouTube channel, which you can like or subscribe
Gnome down.
to.
Gnome down.
The video will be on the YouTube channel, yes. And you can also watch the replay on Wall Decor by Faye Facebook page, right?
Yeah.
The video will be there as well.
Yes.
What do you have in the bottom?
I just cut, I traced the bottom of the cone. I traced the bottom of the cone onto a piece of cardboard and just cut that out. And then I covered it with felt.
Remember Lynn didn't move, she went to a retreat. Remember she was going to wave when she went?
Oh, that's right.
She was on 95, so that was a pretty long way because it takes us a minute to get to 95. That's all the way up by Richmond.
That is right.
We'll go fit down this. Well, we go the,
So we're just squeezing a ton of glue on here, y'all.
take the 58.
See, ton of glue.
To the 95.
And these shoes are bigger than the black and white ones were. Brian noticed that the other day when I showed him.
Or what now?
They're bigger. So you see it's taken up the whole bottom. I don't know if you can see.
Maggie says got stuck saying never good at geometry all over and over. I guess I don't see it sticking here, so it must be. I don't know. Because usually if it sticks here on Mevo, it'll say.
So I'm just holding on to these because
I don't know if the boots were from Hobby Lobby. They're actually Christmas ornaments.
Ornaments, yeah.
And the cone as well is at Hobby Lobby.
Yep. And the ball on top, and more than likely the nose, and the trim is from Hobby Lobby too. The
I thought the
Sherpa, no, this trim right here, the red trim is from Hobby Lobby as well. The Sherpa and the fake fur, they're from Joann's.
So that trim or is it ribbon? The little.
It's called trim.
Oh.
And look, there we go. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's the black glitter from the boots.
Mm-hmm.
See, these boots are a little different.
Are they made for walking?
See how small they are? And they're not all glittery. But they're the ornaments too in the black and white. So these are the gnomes, y'all.
Nobody's business.
They're gnome brothers. Now I have a couple more signs to show. Oh, and we also have, for any newcomers on, I have this little Santa. He's a wreath attachment as well. Flat on the back, so you can apply it to your, attach it to your wreath. Super easy. Made him yesterday. Yeah, I finished him up today. Put his beard on today. But he's available. I have him available in the pink already. So I'll be adding this one to the pictures tonight. So that'll just take a second.
Alice says, so cute.
Thank you.
Peggy says, awesomeness.
Thank you.
Lynn says, too darn cute. They're just talking about me.
I know. And then we have this sign too now, y'all. This is a 7x9. It's also available in an 8x10.
Sue says, love these. Iona says, nice job.
And this is a nice, classy...
retro, right? Don't you call it retro or something?
This? No, vintage.
Vintage, sorry.
Sign. Christmas tea on it. So it's a little different. It doesn't say Merry Christmas or, the usual, but I thought I love the black
live. Well, Miss Sue, you can go to...
I didn't make the Santa live.
Oh.
I made the gnome.
No, but she said she missed the Santa live where you made the Santa.
I didn't show it on
You
there.
didn't show it? Oh.
No, I made it in private. So then we have this one, Home for Christmas. Now this one I have not put into the boutique yet. Just couldn't get to it, but I'll do it after the live because I already took the picture, so all I got to do is list it. So give me about 20 minutes or so. But this one's 7x9 or 8x10 as well. And it's a nice, classy, I think this is a classic looking one. And you know how we're all having to stay home, more. So I think Christmas this year will mean a lot more to a lot of people, And I figured that was a nice, classy looking sign. Then we have this Christmas Joy one.
What is the name of your shop?
It's Wall Decor by Faye, and Steve will list the link to it for you.
The link is posted
He'll
in
post
the comment
it.
section.
And this one, it says Christmas Joy.
Can you pin it? It's in the comments right now.
I don't see it.
It's in there. I just put it. I'm looking at it right now.
Oh. Because I don't see it on the phone. And this one is available in 8x10 or 7x9 as well. This cone is the medium size. It's the large. It's the one that's originally $9.99. So just look for the one that says $9.99 on it. Because the smaller ones, the boots are too big for. And then last but not least, we have an everyday sign. And it says, good old home sweet home with magnolia leaves.
Beverly asked, what is the size of the cone, please?
That's what I know.
Okay.
I just answered that.
You should have done gnome for Christmas to match your gnome.
I know. I do have a gnome for, I think it's gnome for, or gnome for the holidays or some, we do have one sign in, but it's gray and red. I couldn't find any gray and red plaid flannel. So that's what, oh no, I mean, not flannel, because I'm thinking of the Santa. But these were the colors of the cones that Hobby Lobby had, so.
Mimi says your gnomes are so beautiful.
Thank you.
Says beautiful sign. And Brian
Thank
says,
you.
I'm so glad I can start making my beautiful sign. Iona says, girl, you've been busy.
Yep. Yes. Got to keep y'all learning and interested in my
Stuff.
channels, my pages and everything. You know, I don't want to keep making the same old lives over and over again. So, but that's it for tonight, y'all. Just thought you might enjoy. See, now you can just pull back on the sides and make his little mustache. See, and this is what he looks like from the back.
Lynn said she sure missed seeing your lives for the last week.
Aw, thanks, Lynn. That's so sweet.
And
That's so sweet.
Sue says these are adorable, and Valerie says I love your signs. They are available, and the ones she saw tonight will be available.
Just the only 2 of them aren't listed.
Okay.
Everything else is already listed. Just the buffalo plaid home for Christmas or whatever.
Lynn asked when will you be live on Friday?
I'm not sure what time on Friday. But it's going to be earlier than last week. So in the afternoon, probably, I want to say around 1 or 2, something like that is what I'm thinking. Yeah, Brian? Yay.
So Belinda says so cute. Karen says thank you. Geraldine, gnomes are beautiful.
Thanks.
And Iona says thank you.
You're welcome, y'all. Well, I'm so glad you came to join us this evening. And I hope I gave you something to do. Y'all have a blessed night.
Inspire you to be creative.
Yes. And, you know, I learned from other people, so I figured I'd spread it around, you know.
Judy Smith says, thanks for sharing. I would love to make a sound
Cool.
face.
Around 2 o'clock. So Friday at 2 o'clock. Brian, with Brian Lane Designs, and I will be live on Friday afternoon at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. So, okay. All right, y'all. Have a blessed night. Give me like 20 minutes to put those last 2 signs on. Otherwise, go ahead and head to the Etsy boutique and check out the ones that are in there because I've got most of them listed, all but 2. So, and I'm going to take pictures of the gnomes, so they'll be listed tomorrow. Okay? All right, Judy. See you Friday. No, I think we're going to be on Brian Lane Designs on Friday, Lynn. Okay? All right, y'all. Take care. Have a good night, and we'll see you on Friday. Go check out my shop. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, my boutique, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I'd love for you to do that too, please. Thank you. Y'all take care. Bye.